Ready?
Ready.
King Henry VI, Part 3, Act 5, Scene 1, here at Lake Cochituate. My mother, who's taping, has just in the last couple scenes shown you this beautiful lake. And we're kind of in well, it's a wonderful, unseasonably warm day here, although we're getting chilly. But anyways, we're into Act 5. Act 5, Scene 1, enter Warwick, the mayor of Coventry, and 2 messengers and others upon the walls. Where is the post that came from Balliol Oxford? How far hence is thy lord, mine honest fellow, by this at Dunsmore marching hitherward? How far off is our brother Montague? Where is the post that came from Montague? By this at Daintree, with a puissant troop. Enter Somerville. Say, Somerville, what says my loving son? And by thy guess, how nigh is Clarence now? In Southam I did leave him with his forces, and do expect him here some 2 hours hence. I'll march, afar off. And Clarence is at hand, I hear his drum. It is not his, my lord. Here Southam lies. The drum your honour hears marcheth from Warwick. Who should that be? Belike unlooked-for friends. They are at hand, and you shall quickly know. Exits into the city. March, flourish, enter King Edward, Richard, Gloucester, and soldiers. Go, trumpet to the walls and sound a parle. See how surly Warwick mans the wall. Oh, unfit spite, is sportful Edward come? Where slept our scouts? Or how were they seduced, that we could hear no news of his repair? Now, Warwick, wilt thou ope the gates? Speak gentle words and humbly bend thy knee. Call Edward king, and at his hands beg mercy, and he shall pardon thee these outrages. Nay, rather wilt thou draw thy forces hence, confess who set thee up and pluck thee down. Call Warwick patron and be penitent, and thou shalt still remain the Duke of York. I thought at least you would have said the king, or did he make the jest against his will? It's not a dukedom, sir, a goodly gift. I, by my faith, for a poor earl to give, I'll do thee service for so good a gift. 'Twas I that gave the kingdom to thy brother. Why then 'tis mine, if but by Warwick's gift. Thou art no Atlas for so great a weight, and weakling, Warwick takes his gift again, and Henry is my king, Warwick is his subject. But Warwick's king is Edward's prisoner. And gallant Warwick, do but answer this. What is the body when the head is off? Alas, that Warwick had no more forecast, but whiles he thought to steal the single 10, the king was slyly fingered from the deck. You left poor Henry at the bishop's palace, and 10 to 1 you'll meet him in the tower. 'Tis even so, yet you are Warwick still. Come, Warwick, take the time, kneel down, kneel down. Nay, when? Strike now, or else the iron cools. I had rather chop this hand off at a blow, and with the other fling it at thy face, than bear so low a sail to strike to thee. Sail how thou canst. Have wind and tide, thy friend, this hand, fast wound about thy coal-black hair, shall, whilst thy head is warm and new cut off, write in the dust this sentence with thy blood. Wind-changing Warwick now can change no more. Enter Oxford with drum and colours. Oh, cheerful colours, see where Oxford comes. Oxford! Oxford for Lancaster! Oxford and his forces enter the city. The gates are open. Let us enter too, so other foes may set upon our backs. Stand we in good array, for they, no doubt, will issue out again and bid us battle. If not, the city being but of small defence, will quickly rouse the traitors in the same. Enter Oxford on the walls. Oh, welcome, Oxford, for we want thy help. Enter Montague with drum and colours. Montague! Montague for Lancaster! Montague and his forces enter the city. Thou and thy brother both shall by this treason, even with the dearest blood your bodies bear. The harder marched, the greater victory. My mind presageth happy gain and conquest. Enter Somerset with drum and colours. Somerset! Somerset for Lancaster! Somerset and his forces enter the city. 2 of thy name, both Dukes of Somerset, have sold their lives unto the house of York. And thou shalt be the 3rd, if the sword hold. Enter George of Clarence with drum and colours. And lo, where George of Clarence sweeps along, of force enough to bid his brother battle, with whom an upright zeal to right prevails more than the nature of a brother's love. Come, Clarence, come. Thou wilt, if Warwick call. Father of Warwick, know you what this means? Takes the red rose out of his hat. Look here, I throw my infamy at thee. I will not ruinate my father's house, who gave his blood to lime the stones together and set up Lancaster. Why trowest thou, Warwick, that Clarence is so harsh, so blunt, unnatural, to bend the fatal instruments of war against his brother and his lawful king? Perhaps thou wilt object my holy oath, to keep That oath were more impiety than Jephthah when he sacrificed his daughter. I am so sorry for my trespass made, that to deserve well at my brother's hands, I here proclaim myself thy mortal foe. With resolution, wheresoe'er I meet thee, as I will meet thee, if thou stir abroad, to plague thee for thy foul misleading me. And so, proud-hearted Warwick, I defy thee, and to my brothers turn my blushing cheeks. Pardon me, Edward, I will make amends. And Richard, do not frown upon my faults, for I will henceforth be no more unconstant. Now, welcome more and 10 times more, beloved, than if thou never hadst deserved our hate. Welcome, good Clarence, this is brother-like. O passing traitor, perjured and unjust, what, Warwick, wilt thou leave the town and fight? Or shall we beat the stones about thine ears? Alas, I am not cooped here for defence. I will away towards Barnet presently, and bid thee battle, Edward, if thou darest. Yes, Warwick, Edward dares, and leads the way. Lords to the field! St. George, and victory!